You're quite taken with each other, aren't you? I was about to not record. I just had to double check if I was recording and I didn't. Good thing I checked. Oh, so Wynne, you know about me and Alistair? Well, she does know. I mean, she knew from the deep roads, and I think it's even before that.
Your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart.
We're gonna get married.
To see him get hurt.
Me hurt him? Never. Never, ever, ever. But also, Wynne, aren't you worried about me? I mean, what if I get hurt? What about me? Not worried about me getting hurt? Wynne, I thought you were my mom.
You both. There is great potential for tragedy here. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else.
I'm okay with that.
Morrigan cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
Don't give me this choice ever. Ever. Because I would probably save Alistair. I don't want to have to make that choice.
Certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
Well, I'll definitely consider what she's saying. Alistair and I can handle whatever comes our way. Yeah, let's just have some kind of hope.
If you insist, I have given my advice. Do with it what you will. What's on your mind?
Have you changed your mind about Alistair and me? I mean, we're getting married now.
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you. He seems less guarded when in your company, allows himself to relax, and he seems genuinely happy.
Me too. I'm very happy.
I was too harsh in my judgment before.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You wanted the best for us both, so you don't have to apologize.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
You made me teary-eyed. So sweet. Is there something we can do to cure you? Yeah, I want to save her.
Cure?
What can we do?
What? Am I sick now?
Well, not really sick, but you're a little dead. In a sense...
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I don't want her to go anywhere. I'd rather be alive, really.
Not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led?
Inspiring.
Look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
That's what I strive for. Very inspirational indeed. Are you
I think
content?
I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we? What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
Tell me, it might make you feel better.
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anerin. He was my first apprentice. Anerin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
But I'm assuming not you? I can see how this could be trouble.
What Anerin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home, time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him, too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential, just to be difficult.
She's not very different from Morrigan when she was younger. And what did he think of you?
I was a harsh taskmistress. He might have thought I was a demon in disguise. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened to Anerin?
Anerin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Phylactery? We've come across this before.
It was a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down. They called him Maleficar. A mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death.
But he wasn't.
A child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
It's not your fault, Wynne.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Anerin. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
So he might be there. Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anerin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
See, there is a bright side.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Wynne's regret. We'll try to find him. Wynne spoke to you about the first pupil she took under her wing, an elf named Anerin. She was quite harsh on him and drove him away from the circle. Anerin spoke often of Dalish elves. I think he's there.
What say you? By all means.
Maybe you have something. So tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
If you'd like to. You certainly talk like you've had adventures. I meant your time as a crow.
Hear about the grueling training, being locked in an oubliette for weeks at a time, the slavery, the festering injuries, or are we seeking something more glamorous?
Maybe something more glamorous?
Well, that should be easy enough, I think. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
Uh-huh. The Crows were willing to anger the Circle of Magi?
In Antiva, nobody is too important to escape the reach of the Crows. They've killed kings and queens. That is simply how it is. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
Zevran, you are such a slut. And she didn't try to kill you.
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
Okay. So you didn't actually kill her, but also were you upset?
Actually, no. I was a bit unimpressed by the development at first. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The Circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
Except for the mage. These sorts of things happen to you often? It seems like
being spared by a benevolent mark who then helped me escape from the Crows? Yes, it does seem to happen now and again, doesn't it? It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
Okay, I think we learned a lesson too. A wise lesson to learn.
And one that not everyone learns, I'm sad to say. But that's enough tale spinning from me for the moment.
I want to hear more.
The mage has made me a bit nostalgic, I'm afraid. Ah, the good old days.
Maybe something more? Or should we talk to somebody else? I think they're all well equipped. Morrigan doesn't have any headgear.
What say you? By all means. Again? Well now, what might interest you, I wonder? Shall I describe the stages involved with Lanthrax poisoning? I watched a man go through all 7 once.
I mean, if you like, certainly, but it doesn't sound fun.
No, I'll not inflict that upon you just yet. Let's see, how about the largest battle I ever took part in? That would have been the slaughter of Prince Oghren. Did you hear of that down in these parts?
You killed a prince, but I haven't heard of it.
Prince Oghren was 4th in line to the throne, you see. He started off as 11th, but worked his way up the old-fashioned method by inheriting control of an entire Crocell from his grandfather. After assassinating his way through the royal family, the king hired 3 other cells to take down Prince Oghren once and for all. I was in one of those cells.
Oh, is this sort of thing common in Antiva? Seems so.
Antivan royalty is very much bound up in the crows. You wouldn't want it run by a bunch of commoners, after all, would you? And this means they get involved in politics quite often. This particular fight nearly bankrupted the nation, I understand. It almost ended up putting a crow on the throne, a commoner. But that's a whole different story. I played a very small part.
Really? A small part, you say? I don't believe it. What did you do?
My part in the entire battle was taken up trying to reach Princess Verina, who had thrown in with her brother. I killed about 11 of her guards personally before I got knocked out of a window. I landed in the river and nearly drowned. I was fished out by some urchins who robbed me blind. Made off with my boots, too. At least they didn't cut my throat. And that was my part in history.
Oh, you got robbed by urchins? You're very lucky indeed.
It's true. I live a charmed life. One of the prostitutes that raised me was a fortune teller. Said I wouldn't die young. She was rather startled by that. Well, there you go. Tale told. Let's be off before I tell more embarrassing stories, huh?
Embarrassing? I think they're fun.
Something I can help with? Yes?
We haven't gotten a mission from Leliana. You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
There was another story I wanted to hear. And what is that? Tell me about... I thought of it just now, but it slipped my mind.
We'll come to you soon, I'm sure.
Maybe not. I already talked about all of those things. But we haven't gotten a mission from her. Or did we? I do remember a mission I did. How come we only have one? Oh, maybe those weren't daggers. Yeah, they are. Why don't I see the other dagger? Maybe she's hiding it under the skirt. You know, those agent movies where the females have like a knife on the thigh. Oh, this is so pretty. That was a pretty robe, though. I do like her regular outfit, though, but I think she will look really sassy in this. Should we go?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, I think we just have to move around with Leliana. I think that was how we triggered her mission.
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
Oh. The dwarves? Why they be attacking me? Dwarf rebel. Guys, we're not the enemy here. Are they pissed that I'm not on Harrowmont's side? I never said Harrowmont was bad. He was just a bad leader for the dwarves. But I didn't intend for him to die. I mean, if I got a chance to decide, then it wouldn't have happened. What was I doing? I was stuck.
Make a preserver. Breaking your sweat. Let's make this quick.
Is this some kind of mission? No. It doesn't seem like it. It just seems like we got ambushed and there's not much to it. They could have helped us with the darkspawn instead. Oh right, I was thinking, now because I have an Xbox 360, I should play all the Fable games. But that will be after I've played Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 16. 16, I think it was coming out the 22nd of June. So it's not too far away. But I will probably be playing Final Fantasy 13 by then. Or might have even finished it. You never know. Since I'm almost always way ahead of my uploads. Well, I kind of have to be because I have a job, a whole job. Okay, let's see if he is here. Wynne's regret. I hope he's here.
So, you know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
That's right, but I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous.
Should it? I am no apostate. Perhaps you should be directing this question at Morrigan.
She claims not to be afraid of me, or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be dangerous, even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first.
Oh, sure. Count on it.
Yeah, Alistair would do no such thing, but he would totally be asking. Or be like, you know, I kinda have to fight you right now, because... let's see where the elf is. Oh! No?
You did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
I believe he did, actually.
I would like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come. And now, Keeper Lanaya prepares for us to enter into war alongside the humans. I never thought I'd live to see the day. I, for one, look forward to fighting against these darkspawn creatures. Do you now? Let's hope you return and tell us all about them. As for you, outsider, I expect I'll be telling tales about the Grey Warden one day,
Well, if you'd like to. Do you have something else to say to us?
Anerin Atishan, Grey Warden. Join us at the fire if you like, but haven't you got a war to get to?
Well, you had a mission crosshair on you. Have you heard of an elf named Anerin? Okay. He probably has, right?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anerin the healer?
You know Anerin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anerin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anerin said that he was from the Hume cities. You are old friends then?
Where is he then? Is he in camp? If it's the same Anerin, then yes, Wynne knows him. Oh, she's gonna
If you seek
meet
Anerin,
him.
you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Oh,
Dareth
let's
Shield.
go. Let's go and find him. The way that Wynne described herself when she was younger seems a lot like Morrigan is now.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you?
Yeah, I think we have some survival skills now.
Do you have any skills that might help her?
Wait, did it... Elora, the Dalish master of the antlered Halabees, was concerned. You were able to ascertain that the beast was concerned for its mate and thus spare the Dalish herd from further problems. Elora was very grateful for your help. Great! We were able to help! Finally! Finally! Elven ritual... Okay, those we have done. And has left to make arrangements to mourn her. Okay. Okie dokie, so we're done now. That's probably why Wynne is kind of a little bit hard on Morrigan, because she's probably resembling her a lot. And she's reminding herself of when she was young. It seems like he's not here. So we might have to venture further in. I have a feeling we're gonna get ambushed. I don't know why. The forest is so quiet. And these skeletons are still here. Let's take this way. Hope he's here. No. There's not a mission cursor anywhere. Then let's go further in? I mean, he has to be somewhere. Maybe he's at the hermit's place? Maybe outside of the hideout? Or maybe inside of the hideout, the wolves' hideout. We just have to look. Oh, wait, there's somebody there.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anerin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynne?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
We could stay longer if you wish it, Wynne. So what say you?
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for
It's
us to
okay.
move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anerin.
And on you.
Ah, where is it? Like usual, we will probably not find it. Anerin's token. Here you have it. Probably brings luck too. Do we have anything else? Bye, Anerin. We will go now. Right, we can't quick travel, so we just have to head back by foot. And we haven't really gotten ambushed by anything in the forest. No bears, no wolves, no nothing, no darkspawn either. Maybe they're cleared out. Maybe Anerin cleared them out. Using healing spells on darkspawns. Maybe it actually does damage, because in games, if you usually throw like potions or use white magic such as healing, then they actually take damage instead. Maybe that would work. Well, if they're considered undead, but I don't know if there are. Maybe the shades? Templar is still there. Probably sleeping. Because he hasn't turned into a skeleton.
Alright, alright.
After this, where are we gonna go? We kinda have to trigger Leliana's quest somehow. Maybe if we go back and forth to places. Nothing. Get back to camp.
I lied to you, you know.
Oh.
About why I left Orlais.
Oh. Oh, I knew you weren't telling me something. Because I'm smart.
I feel like talking about it then. What happened to me. Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Hunted? What for?
I was framed. Betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine.
Oh.
She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
How did she betray you?
You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
You opened them, didn't you?
My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason.
So
My
it's
life
just
has marked
Orlais.
taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
Well, most countries don't appreciate treason.
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
Oh, damn. Who's they?
Guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
How unpleasant. But also, how did she get out?
Marjolaine taught me we're good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
And so you came to Ferelden, to Lothering.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
Of course. Thank you for trusting me with this. Must have been hard on her.
It's good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Okay, maybe now we can actually do something about this Marjolaine.
I can't interest you.
Let's see your wares. What do we need? Distillation agent. Oh, I love this music. It's so soothing. I remember actually sleeping to this music. Let's see what we can get for Leliana. No, why did I sell it? It's probably good. This brigand's bow, oh man. Maybe a crossbow. Oh, are we gonna sell a lot now to get this brigand's bow back? Oh. Think we're gonna get about that much? Anything else? Rotten onion. Some thoughtful gifts for Zevran.
How nice. How nice.
Oh, you like it.
Interesting.
Okay, was almost maxed out. Okay, they're all on 100% now. Massive dexterity. Ah! That is great. Okay, you're gonna do a bow and arrow kind of thing. What? What? Oh, no. That was weird. Did you see that? It just got unequipped because I used the fire bolts.
If there's anything...
Anything else? I'm gonna sell these off then. And that too. Arrow of filth. That's probably gonna make us smell. I think we're ready to head off now.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring my boyfriend. Well, soon to be husband. Soon to be king and queen. Okay, is it gonna happen now?
I see it.
No.
Enemies ahead.
Denerim mercenary. Well, they're mercenaries, so maybe it has something to do with Leliana, because we haven't get ambushed for a while now. Oh, my husband. My husband. Where are you? There you are. I'm about to sneeze. I think I saved myself from sneezing by just wiggling my nose. Well, not really wiggling my nose, wiggling my mouth so my nose wiggles. Girlies, aren't you gonna come over here? Oh right, they don't need to. Neither does Leliana because she has a bow and arrow. That's so useful. Oh my god, I'm getting mauled. Help. I still need help. Oh gosh, it's still eating on me.
Stop. Don't kill him.
What? Why not?
He is no common bandit. None of them were. Their weapons and armor are of fine make, and they are well trained. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Who are you?
Someone who regrets taking you on. I was told it would be an easy job. Kill the little red-haired girl. Deal with the others as we pleased.
Kill the... You came to kill me?
Probably Marjorie. Who is trying to kill Leliana?
I don't pay to ask why someone wants someone else dead. I just need to know what to do and where to get my money. Ha! Money. I'll be lucky to get away with my life, it seems. Maybe we could work something out. You like the idea?
Speak quickly.
I've no real quarrel with you. Wasn't me that wanted you dead. But I know how you can find the one who does.
Uh-huh. What's his name? Your life for information, then.
I have some directions written down on how to get to the house. It's in Denerim. Yeah, it's the best I can do.
Thank you. Now leave. I never want to see you again.
Yes, go. Be grateful for your life.
Don't worry. I'll not trouble you no more.
Couldn't stop my sneezing there.
Marjolaine, it has to be.
Why now?
Maybe someone saw me. Maybe she's finally found me and wants to finish what she started.
Then we should go to what do you wish to do first.
She needs to answer for what she's done to me. If we are ever in Denerim, I would like to seek her out.
Okay, then we'll go as soon as possible. Yeah, we'll go as soon as possible.
Perhaps it's time to settle this score for good.
Yep, it is. So, in this part we have finished Wynne's quest and soon Leliana's too. That feels good. I don't know if doing their quest did something special, like in Mass Effect. You have to do their loyalty missions for them to survive. Might be same. I mean, this is also BioWare's game, so they might have done something like that. Well, we're not really going to go here. We're gonna go to Denerim. Denerim. Don't ambush us. I'm so sick of getting ambushed all the time. Without reason.
If we have time, I would like to look for Marjolaine. We have a score to settle.
Yeah, of course, that's why we're here. But I don't know where Assassin's contact for Leliana. Okay, that was easy. Oh, easy peasy. Feels weird just being able to pick them off their feet, the Kunari, because they're huge. We're gonna save before we do anything.
Leliana. Oh, so lovely to see you again, my dear.
Spare
Is it
the
her?
pleasantries.
I know you're... Oh, you must excuse the shabby accommodations. I try to be a good host, but you see what I have to work with. This country smells like wet dog everywhere. I cannot get the smell out. Even now it is in my hair, my clothes. Ugh.
Nobby. Redcliffe doesn't smell like wet dog. Why did you send assassins after Leliana?
So
Don't try to murder my friends.
like your companion.
Yeah.
You framed me, had me caught, and tortured. I thought that in Ferelden I would be free of you, but it seems I am not. What happened to make you hate me so? Why do you want me dead so badly?
Dead? Nonsense. I know you, my Leliana. I know what you are capable of. 4 or 5 men you can dispatch easily. They were sent to give you cause to come to me. And see, here you are.
She's lying. You could have just sent her a letter. We don't believe you.
You are so transparent. What are you up to, Marjolaine? Why are you in Ferelden?
In truth, you have knowledge that you can use against me. For my own safety, I cannot let you be. It is you think I did not know where you were? Did you think I would not watch, my Leliana? What is she up to, I thought? The quiet life, the peasant clothes, hair ragged and messy like a boy. This is not her. You were planning something, I told myself, so I watched. But no letters were sent, no messages, you barely spoke to anyone. Clever, Leliana, very clever. You almost had me fooled. But then, you left the Chantry so suddenly. What conclusion should I draw? You tell me.
You think I left because of you? You think I still have some plan for revenge? You are insane, paranoid.
Not everything is about you, Marjolaine. She a nasty piece of work.
Is that what you think? If I were you, I would believe nothing she says. Not a one. She will use you. You look at her and you see a simple girl, a friend, trusting and warm. It is an act.
You're the one acting.
Marjolaine, I left because I didn't want to become you.
Oh, but you are me. You cannot escape it. No one will understand you the way I do, because we are one and the same.
Enough bullshit.
Why you were a master manipulator, Leliana? It is because you enjoyed the game. You reveled in the power it gave you. You cannot change or deny this.
I trust Leliana, no matter what you say.
Thank you. You will not threaten me or my friends again, Marjolaine. I want you out of my life forever.
Well, she will hound you as long as you live. So... let's pick 4. So we have to put an end to her.
You've caused too much pain for too many, Marjolaine. It ends here.
And you think you can kill me like that? I made you, Leliana. I can destroy you just as easily.
Wow, this chick is annoying. We're gonna go for Marjolaine. Is she seriously trying to defeat me with her fists? Really? Rather pathetic. Oh my gosh. My help. We're just gonna have to take care of Marjolaine after. She is not the one hitting too hard. Now, where are we? There we are. Let's attack the same one. That was a new Kunari. Did it say Sarabas? Like a mage one? Yeah, her head flew.
I'll get on it. Over. She's dead. She's dead because of me. I need some time to myself. We will talk later.
Of course.
Got it.
Well, don't be too hard on yourself. Oops! Well, I didn't die. I'm okay. It's alright, you guys. Oh gosh. That was embarrassing. Must have looked like a fool in front of Alistair. And he who has been talking so freaking good about us. Okay, we are done here. Maybe go back to camp and talk to Leliana and see what she has to say. Big map, back to camp. There you are, Miss Beautiful. Oops.
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, about what happened today. Would you like to talk about it?
It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
Do share.
I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her.
Is there anything I can do?
Much by listening to me. I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them. But that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry.
That's not true, Leliana. You know that. Don't let her get inside of your head. She would have attacked you there eventually. She wouldn't have let you go.
Maybe, but that is not the point. I was a different person there. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. It's already happened. When we killed her, I enjoyed it. Seeing her dead gave me satisfaction.
It's only human. Don't punish yourself. She's being too hard on herself.
To rejoice over her death. That is what she would do. I don't want that. What we're doing, what we've done, hunted men down, killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping.
Part of being human. Marjolaine shows who she became, so can you.
How can you be so sure?
You left the Chantry to help others. That means something. She's a good person.
So. Hearing you say that gives me comfort. I would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me.
Okie dokie, I'm gonna leave you alone for a while.
Something you need, my dear?
Question. What was it like to be a Grey Warden with all the others? Yeah, I don't think we've talked about this.
I didn't know them for very long, but I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
Yeah, I want to know. That's why I'm asking. Weren't there any women? No, it doesn't sound like there was. I'd like to hear about them.
There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Well, sounds like you had a lot of fun. I'm glad.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly... Until...
I'm sorry, this must be hard for you. I don't want him to be sad.
I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but...
It's okay.
Me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by, nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
No, it doesn't. Maybe we will find something. Not at all.
I would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there?
Maybe. Maybe we can find something.
I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Sure. Go ahead, I don't mind.
How about Oghren? You must have an opinion on the smell, at the very least.
He's funny though. He's an excellent warrior.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. For a drunk, he's an excellent warrior, right? How he lifts his sword is a bit of a mystery. Though I suppose the point is that he does lift it. And so long as we can point him in the right direction, he charges too. He has gusto, I'll give him that. Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow?
You know what? I like Zevran. He's a very interesting guy. I actually do like him, but I do believe that.
Why? That's a lot of trust to put in someone who tried to kill you.
Well, he's on our side now, and he's also killed people for us. He and I have a connection. I'm willing to give him a chance.
Well, if you are, then maybe I should too. But that doesn't mean I won't keep an eye on him. He's just too shifty. What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
I like Sten. He's dedicated, I'll give him that.
Yet he doesn't seem quite so bad as the Chantry tells us. According to them, his philosophy is vile and evil. Yet he seems so reasonable. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
It actually does bother me a little bit. He seems to regret what he did though, so...
I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us. The Qunari sense of honor is a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway. What about Leliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
I love Leliana. You know what? I believe that she believes in her visions. Yeah. She's not a crazy woman.
One way to put it. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
Well, it was also her choice, so she wants to do this.
I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
You know what, Alistair? You're not dumb. I've been thinking about that too, but she's also my friend, and I like her as a character, but you're probably right.
You're just going to let her follow us around? A Maleficar and make her knows what else?
Yep. That's right, we're just gonna keep on going. Your Templar training is showing. Oh. That's right.
I am thrilled beyond words. Now, really. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we? Something you need, my dear? Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
Let's see if we can pick something else. No, but a kiss? Let's go to sleep. Let's just give a kiss. Or...
What can I say? Your wish is my command.
Will it just black out? Or... okay, that's what happens. Het Floofer.
Can I get you a ladder?
Such a cutie. Okay, should we maybe continue with the story then? Who we gonna pick? Let's pick Oghren and Wynne. And go to Denerim. I'm gonna save here, but I think we're gonna progress with the story. I just need to sell some stuff, buy some stuff, create some stuff, and put out some of these abilities. Wait a minute, we had one more. Warrior. There we go. Well, we don't have anything here. Okay, we're leaving Denerim for the next part. Oh! What the freak happened here? Why is it on fire? And who are you? Redcliffe survivor?
It's you.
Oh, my mic is a bit far away.
Trust His mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
Well, good they didn't. What's happened? Where is everyone? If you know.
They all fled to the castle this morning, before the darkspawn arrived.
Oh.
I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
You should get to safety. Definitely. I don't think you...
I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Yeah. Just run. You don't have to fight with us. It didn't seem like he had any weapon beside his fists. So we're better off on our own. Mage. Wait. I think we need to do something first. Because I don't know if this is the end and we can't do nothing about it then. So we're just gonna turn in all the runes that we have. Give all death roots. Do we have more? Deep mushrooms. We're just gonna give them everything we have right now. Oh, how many deep mushrooms did we have? Wow. Turning coins and sovereigns. Give all elf roots? No. We'd probably need those for now.
Are you sure I can't I'm sure you'll be...
Oops. Alright, we sold a lot. Or rather, we gave a lot. Marjolaine's recurve. We're just gonna have to sell off some stuff. I don't know if we can go back to camp if we continue with the Redcliffe Castle. So we're gonna sell off all that we could. That we might not need. And who are we taking with us? Of course, my husband. I think this is the team for Redcliffe. Let's get back there and see what happened. Probably darkspawn, because they freaking butchered those cows. If they are cows. Maybe they were oxes. We're gonna create some... Oh, we don't have any more concentrator agent. Oh! Let's go! We're gonna get that warlock. Rushing prison. Oh, blight wolves. They be coming for us. Master Warden. Oh. Let's continue, guys. Oh, what? The villagers are hung up. That's freaking awful. Why do this? Aw. Let's continue down and see if we can save some people.
Twisted creatures.
We are so freaking strong. We just one hit killed those Herlocks. Did you see Alistair go just? Bye-bye. Let's go, 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 go. There's an ogre there. The only strong one. Oh, right, there's a mage also. We're gonna end these Herlock lives. Get this ogre. What are you doing, Slash? Why are you running? Get this warlock. Oh my gosh. Alistair, don't die. No, my husband. Oh, what happened? Damn, I got stunned. Somebody did crushing prison on me or something? I got an arrow in my arm. Oh my gosh. Morrigan, don't you dare die. Group heal. Okay, there's no NPCs here. So let's just continue to the castle.
All right, all right.
Okay, it's so quiet here. Well, it's better to get money right now. Sapphire, well, I could sell it. I was guessing there were darkspawn here. Oh my gosh, there are plenty. Ooh. Damn. Well, our soldiers seem to be quite strong. Damn, you're stuck. Ooh. Is everyone gonna make it? They just keep on coming. We done now? Are we? No? Aha! Ogre Alpha. That's a first. Ooh. I was just trying to stand behind him. Oh my gosh, he's so mad at me. I was just about to backstab him.
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness.
Did the darkspawn get into the castle?
Some did, yes, but we were able to close the gates and kill the ones in the courtyard. I was
Good.
told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the darkspawn attack. He has urgent news for you.
Okay. Take me inside. There must be no more delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
Oh, it's time, you guys. This is gonna be the ending.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that.
What's happening, Alistair?
The darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true...
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Then we need to march at once.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern.
That is?
The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us. But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
He's in battle stance.
March to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
The Archdemon is what's important.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
He's vibing.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
We could leave now without the army. Yeah, let's do that. Then maybe not a lot of them will die.
We need to break through the Horde. To do that, we need the army. I see no other way.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Do we need to talk with them? Oh, the dwarves are here. Kitchen, pantry, library. Where is my husband? Luther is here. Do you see anything interesting? What is it? I don't know what it was.
So, you and Alistair?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You and Alistair. Together, looking contented. You even have a glow about you. So shameless.
I'm always glowing. Well, he does make me very happy, but why would shameless?
Well, you know, radiating joy and love while everyone has to face death and the blight and a bleak future. Terrible gloating like that. So, how is Alistair?
What do you mean? You said he looked happy, so...
You know what I mean. Alistair and you, those long nights. He must be quite delightful. You wouldn't be so happy otherwise, I think. He's athletic. That's always nice. He is also good at following instructions, isn't he?
Well, you know, I assume he is. Why am I embarrassed about this? Yes, sometimes he has brilliant ideas of his own too.
Ooh, fascinating. The little Templar is all grown up and apparently he plays well with others. You must keep me updated on any new developments.
Maybe?
Right here, old pal. What about? All right.
Some other time. Let's see.
All right then.
I thought he would have something specific to say.
I have been mistaken.
What you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
Aw, thank you. That means a lot.
You are welcome. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
Well, I hope I won't see you then too, so... Can't you just stay with us?
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on. Speak then.
Okay.
I suggest we move on.
There was nothing?
As you wish.
To win.
What's on your mind?
I was thinking about being a Grey Warden. Nothing. Zevran.
Your wish? Again? I'm game.
Nothing there.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods
Let's see what we have, what we can buy. Do we need something? I know I ended it pretty abruptly, but right now I need to take my cat outside for a walk, and it's very sunny outside. Thank goodness, because we've had such bad weather, like almost all the time, and now finally we've had 3 days with brilliant sun. And probably, maybe, I will get some kind of color instead of red, but I doubt it. Anyway, thank you for watching and bye bye!